This is Cheyenne Senpai here, and today I am making a Fire Emblem 3 Houses video, aka a tier list. And before we continue, this will contain spoilers. Now, if you don't want to be spoiled, I advise you to leave now. Now, if you don't care about being spoiled, then continue watching. Now, I'm going to explain why I have been, I guess you can say, dead on my YouTube channel, even though I made a few posts here and there, and why, out of all things I am making, since I made a poll on what kind of videos I should make, one of them, it's like only has 19% on what people want me to make. The ones that people really want me to make are Hunger Games and 3 Houses as Vines and top 10 favorite Fire Emblem husbandos. Now, don't worry, I am actually working on one of the 3 that are most desired. And I know it's kind of disappointing to see a video that not most people really want to see, but here is the reason why I've been dead and I haven't made a video in almost a whole month. The reason why is because I've been extremely busy with my personal life because I am going to college. So since I'm going to college, I highly doubt I will have time to make YouTube videos, and so I may have to go back to my original roots when I was still kind of a small channel. I mean, I still am a small channel. I have 3,000 subscribers. I have only 3,541 subscribers. I don't really have a lot of subs. I'm still considered a small channel, but I think I'm kind of big. I might have to go back to my original roots and start making a different type of videos that my very, very, very old subscribers will know, which are text and story videos of ships, maybe chat rooms. I can make a few of those. I might have to go back to what I used to do, which is that, because of college, and I want to keep showing that, oh, I'm not dead, I'm still alive, guys. Please don't leave. I love you guys. I'm sorry, but some things I have to do for my personal life. And anyway, back to the topic at hand. I'm doing a Fire Emblem 3 Houses tier list. Now, before I continue, this is not based on stats or who's a strong unit or who's really good. This is about my personal experience. Okay, sure, there are some stats involved and who was a really good unit on my team, but it's mainly personality. Did I enjoy using the character? Did I enjoy the supports? Did they play a really good role in the story? Or did I enjoy the character? This is all up to me. My personal experience, my personal feelings towards the characters. If you have a different opinion, that's great. It's just my silly personal opinion, and I'm glad you can like the character or like the character that I can't. Anyway, but let's try to be civil about it in the comment section below. Pretty please? Anyhow, I'm going to explain what the letters mean. Anyway, S tier means I love these characters so much. There's nothing that I can say that I hate about them. It's really hard for me to hate these characters. I enjoy them so much, and I love them to bits. This is S tier. Basically characters I would marry if they were real. Weird, I know, but still. A tier is characters that I really love, but there's maybe something holding back for me to like them. But other than that, A tier is basically saying, oh, I really, really love this character. B tier is characters that I really like, but there's a lot of things or like this one thing that is really, really holding the character back. C tier is I don't really have much of an opinion on this character. There are a few things I like, there's a few things I don't like. I don't know where to really put them. That's what C tier is. D tier is characters I just don't really like. I don't really like the characters, but I don't hate them. F tier is where I say I hate those characters.
Anyway, I think we should start with a character that I actually really, 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 really hate. And it's Kronya. Okay, here's the reason why I hate Kronya. I hate Kronya because she is a character like Perry. Now, a lot of people say they hate Perry, which I can understand. Do I hate her? No, I like Perry. But those 2 characters like killing people. Now, unlike Perry, who likes killing, Perry actually likes cooking as well. And she's, you know, she actually kind of has a bit more personality than Kronya. Again, I don't know if, I'm pretty sure I said in the beginning. Anyway, Kronya she just likes killing. Her favorite color is blood. Let's just leave it at that. Like, she just likes killing people, she loves the sight of blood, and that's it. She doesn't like anything else. Killing and blood. That's it. And death. That's it. Nothing else. Alright. Now we got my character that I hate the most out of the way. Let's just go and continue with going in order of character with alphabetical order, I guess, in a way. Alright. Eloise. Alright. The character that only platonically loves the Avatar. And sadly, male Avatar. Shouldn't be male Avatar, but whatever. Anyway, he's a funny character. He's funny. I like his support with, post-time skip Dimitri. And, he's a pretty likable guy. I think the thing that's keeping him from being an A-tier character, though, because he's B, is his, that he can support with male Byleth. He can S-support male Byleth, but it's not even a good S-support. It's a terrible S-support. It's only platonic. It's not romantic. And, I feel bad for male Byleth because he only gets, one romantic love interest, which is Linhardt. That's very disappointing. While female, Byleth, she gets, let's see, Dorothea, Edelgard. Hold on, I'm still going through it. She gets Mercedes. She gets Rhea. Like, she gets a lot more female, like, she gets a lot more. Like, let's see, let me count again. There's flippin', Dorothea, Edelgard. Hold on. Mercedes, and, Rhea. And I guess you can even say Sophist. I mean, it's weird that you can marry Sophist, and Sophist inside your head. It's about loving yourself, I guess. I don't know. I think it's really, really stupid that you can marry Sophist, apparently. Even though she's a figurative, she's in your head. It's stupid. Let's just say female Avatar has 4. I don't really count Sophist. Female Avatar has 4, while the male only has 1. Rhea actually loves you romantically. Mercedes loves you romantically. Or Mercedes. I like Mercedes. I prefer calling her Mercedes because it's funny. And who else? Dorothea and Edelgard love you romantically. And I think it was just terrible to make him platonic, and not to mention he is married and has a family. So why was he even able to support is beyond me. Anna? Now, she doesn't really play much of a role. She does give you can buy rare items from her, and that's basically about it. She was in Ash's and Petra's support once. I don't know if she was in any other support, but I remember doing Ash and Petra support. And Ash, well, it was kind of cute, although she was kind of mean. But anyway, we all know Anna. Anna is Anna, and I love Anna. Even though I'm not crazy about that money-obsessed character, I still really like Anna. She is funny. Who can't like Anna? Anna's amazing. So Anna goes in A tier for Anna is amazing. Amazing Anna. Alright, but because of it, she's low A tier, so. So any other character that is in the game is gonna be higher than Anna, since she's not playable yet. Hopefully she'll become playable. Next is Annette. Now, call me stupid and say whatever you want, because my favorite character, my first house that I played was Blue Lions. And so I guess you can say I have a very strong connection, and I'm just, because I have the first character love thing. Oh, it's the first house, of course you love them. Oh, because it's the first house, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever, I don't care. But the thing is that I actually really, 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 and I mean really love the Blue Lions. I really do. I love all the characters in the Blue Lions. And I really love Annette. She's sweet, she's adorable. I really like some of her supports that she has. They're really cute and adorable. And so Annette is A tier, obviously. Anna, get behind her. because Annette is A tier. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put a lot of Blue Lions in A tier. I think most of them are going in there, or maybe all of them, minus maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3, who knows. Next is Ash. He's from Blue Lions, and no doubt about it, Ash is going in S tier. Okay, here are my reasons for putting Ash in S tier. Ash is a walking, breathing cinnamon roll. He's a living cinnamon roll. Like, he's so caring, he's nice, he's adorable too. And even though he used to be a thief, he even hated that he was stealing from people, which I think was kind of cute in a way, because, like, you know, usually when you get thieves, you know, they're just used to stealing stuff, and they don't care that they're stealing. Ash actually cared that he was stealing, but he was only doing it to help his siblings, which I really, really do feel bad for him, and I love him. He's such a caring, and he's adorable! And he may not be the best archer. Obviously, he's not. But I was able to make him a really decent unit, and he was pretty helpful when I was playing the first time, and now playing Blue Lions the second time. And I made him a Wyvern Rider, and he is really, really good. I like the fact that no matter what class you really are, I believe, you're allowed to use almost anything. Like, if you are a flyer, you're still allowed to use bows, you're allowed to use axes, swords, and stuff like that, I believe. I never tried using, yeah, you can use swords. Like, it doesn't matter, but I don't think you can use magic. I need to double check that. I never really made any of my units a magic unit. Any of my magic units into flyers, but I'm pretty sure you can do that. But anyway, on to the next character, Bernadetta. I feel so bad for this poor girl. Like, she has been through a lot, and I feel so bad for her. And she's just a funny and cute character. She's going in S tier for those reasons, and I love her. I really, really, really do love her, and I like her a lot. The poor girl is just a poor girl. Alright, next is the buy list. Now, again, like I kind of explained, I really do feel bad for male Byleth to have only one romantic option. And me personally, I do not see Byleth, male Byleth at least, to have a thing for teaching. Personally, I don't see him the type of person to actually like teaching kids or teaching people, like to actually be a teacher. I actually see female Byleth being more of a teacher character, and I kind of find her more likable, so I'm putting female Byleth in A tier, but I'll put male Byleth in B tier, so they are basically the same thing. I think I found male Byleth to be a little bit more of a disappointment, while female Byleth I actually enjoyed more, and I enjoyed playing as her. Next is Caspar. I don't really have an opinion on Caspar, even though I played the church route and I have him. I don't really have much an opinion on him. I find him to be an okay character, but not my, oh my god, I love him so much. I find him to be a C rank. He was pretty decent during my church route. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I did not play the full Black Eagles route, but I really kind of don't feel like it as well, because I heard it's probably the weakest out of all of them. So I'm not really gonna play that one. I might, I don't know, because to be honest, from what I'm seeing and from one of the things I saw, I'm not crazy about it. It actually makes me kind of sad. I'm gonna be real. I think it's kind of sad, because you actually killed a lot of good characters, and like I can't recruit any of the church characters after it. Like all the church characters leave you, and I can't do that. Like I actually really like some of the church characters, and I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. Anyway, that's why I don't really plan on playing the full Black Eagles route, but I wouldn't mind doing the route with like the church route. I wouldn't mind doing the church route. Anyway, the next character is Catherine. It's about the same thing. Basically, I really don't have much of an opinion on Catherine. I think she's a pretty cool character, but again, I'm not really crazy about her. I just don't have much of an opinion on her, to say the least. And now we're just gonna move on from Catherine, and we're going to go to Claude. Guys, do I need to say anything about Claude? He's the worst character. He's even worse than Kronya. And you know what? I just now noticed. He needs to be an F tier. Seriously, for failure. I'm kidding. S tier. There you go. That's where you belong, Claude. There you go. I don't even need to explain why Claude is an S tier. I don't. Everyone already expresses how much they love Claude. So I'm not even going to try to explain why I adore Claude, because it's about the exact same thing that people say why they like Claude. So, yeah. Basically, I just love Claude because Claude is Claude. Kind of disappointed though because he's not gay. Kind of disappointed that him and Dimitri aren't gay. I think they should have been a gay option. But you know, Intelligent Systems is retarded. I'm kidding. Intelligent System is just stupid when it comes to gay options though. I'm kidding. But when it does come to gay options, it does seem like they have a bad time choosing the right characters. Anyway, next is Cyril. Now, I know a lot of people actually don't like Cyril, which I can understand. He has a weird obsession with Lady Rhea, and he's very devoted, but I can understand that because he had been kidnapped from Elmira and brought to Folin. Although he really didn't mind, but he actually got out lucky and was able to work for Rhea. So he got out lucky, so I can feel him and understand why he devotes himself to Lady Rhea. Because he's afraid if he doesn't devote himself well to Lady Rhea, he would have to go back, or something bad would probably happen to him. So I don't blame him, but I'm gonna put him in B tier. I liked using him, even though he was a pretty bad character. But still. Alright, Dimitri. Okay. He's going in S tier. Move it, Claude. Thank you, Claude. Anyway. Dimitri is S tier. Okay. They actually wrote a character with PTSD pretty well. He has PTSD because he watched his parents, his stepmother, his mother, die right in front of his eyes at the tragedy of Dusker. Now, that's already pretty tragic as it is. And he feels like he needs to kill whoever killed his parents. He feels like he has to kill them, and get revenge and stuff like that, which I don't blame him. I would probably feel the same if I was in his shoes, but then he goes kind of insane and cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and he just murders everything, and he just goes full yandere mode. But after a while, after a few more, maybe a tragedy or like a few tragedies later, he realizes that he shouldn't be doing that. Now, I know it kind of happens pretty quickly, but when you think about it, it's probably pretty hard still. He probably still has PTSD, but like, how do I explain it? I'm not really a psychiatrist, or a psychologist, so I really shouldn't be saying I know everything. But at least he looked like he was trying to make himself better. Unlike... And that would be hard, because during those times, we all know if you were mentally insane, you're basically killed. And I know this is a fictional world, whatever. But anyway, a lot of people don't like the fact that, oh my god, he magically got better. I can understand that. I can. But here's the thing. You may pretend that you're alright and nothing is wrong, but deep down you could be suffering. Now, I'm kind of like that, because when bad things happen to me, I pretend that, oh, I'm happy, I'm fine, nothing is wrong, but really something is wrong. So, we can only assume that maybe he is just struggling on the inside. But I believe, and not to mention, I really, 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 really love his S support. It made me cry. I'm not gonna lie, when I first got it, and I first saw it, I cried. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, next character is Dorothea. A character that I also really don't have much an opinion on. I find her kind of meh. She's fun to use, not going to lie, but I don't have much of an opinion. I think she's an okay character. Some of her supports are alright, but not the best. I personally ship her with Sylvain. Kind of ship her with Sylvain, not really. I think she's okay. Not fond of her, like, oh my god, but I'm gonna give her... give her a low B tier. I like her, but I'm not obsessed with her. Alright, now we got Dedue, A tier. Again, I hate to admit it, I'm putting basically every single Blue Lion character probably in A tier. I'm sorry, but I really, 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 really love Dedue. He's a very, very, very loyal, retainer for Dimitri, and he is just a flat-out wonderful character. He's quiet, and he looks tough, but he actually really likes cooking and gardening, which that's what I find kind of cute about him. So some of his supports are pretty adorable. I like his support with Mercedes. I think I'm gonna call her Mercedes because I see a lot of people calling her Mercedes, even though I kind of prefer calling her Mercedes, because it's funny. But anyway, I really, really like Dedue. There's nothing I can really say except some of his supports are just really cute and really sweet. And even though Felix tries to pick on him for being from Dusker, he actually doesn't get angry. He just goes and says, oh, why are you following Dimitri? Why are you following such a bore? Like, because Felix is Felix. I didn't get to his support with Dimitri yet that much. I am trying to for my second playthrough of the Blue Lions. And his, and Felix, tries to provoke poor Dedue, but Dedue's like, I'll do whatever for his highness. Like, he's not provoked or angry. He doesn't care. He says, I'll do anything for Dimitri, and that's what I really like about Dedue. Alright, next is Edelgard. Okay. She's the weakest out of these two characters. She is the weakest. But I'm not going to put her in A or B tier either, or even F and D. But I am going to put her in C tier. I mean, she has some decent supports. Like, her support of Cynthia and Bernadetta are pretty good from what I have seen so far. And I honestly do feel kind of bad for her, but I also just don't really care for her. I don't like the fact that she was kind of the quote-unquote villain character for most of the routes and stuff like that, but other than that, I don't really care for Edelgard, but I don't hate her. I don't like her. She's just a meh character to me. She would have been B tier if it weren't for the reveal for her to be the Flame Emperor, which I'm not even going to put on the tier list because they're basically the exact same character. Now, that could have been said for the Bylifs, but when you think about it, they're kind of different in a way, because the male one just seems kind of dead inside, while the female one actually looks like she has personality. And yeah, that's just me personally. Oh, Felix the Cat, A tier. He's a walking tsundere. If you were to look up male tsundere, he should be the first guy that pops up. And he's just... I think his S support with a female Bylif is funny. Because he's like, I want to marry you and make you my wife. Let's get together and get married. Fine, I swear, I said it. And then female Bylif's like, Felix. So Felix is like, what? And she's like, I love you too. He's like, oh, okay. It's funny. I love it. I am Ferdinand von Iron. Ferdinand von Iron's going in A tier. I like some of his supports. I thought, at first, I wouldn't like Ferdinand. But later down the line, I actually started to really like Ferdinand. And some of his supports are really, really cute. And he was a pretty good unit on my team. And yeah. Flayn! Flayn is going to be a high B tier. She's a really cute character, and has some really good supports, but she does not have the best stats. She's not a good character to actually use in battle. A fun character to use as an adjacent, but that's it. Other than that, she's a very, very bad. Other than that, she's just adorable. Gilbert's a character I really also don't really care about. I don't like the fact that he abandoned Annette. I don't really know the reasons why yet, but I don't really like that fact that he did. That was terrible of you. Hennerman, A tier. I find him a really cool guy. I don't know. I like him for some strange reason. I have a strange liking for him. Hilda is happy, cheerful, but lazy. Like me. Just not happy and cheerful. So, a lot of people would put her in S tier. Me personally, I would put her in A tier. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's kind of funny that you can recruit her in the Blue Lions route, but it's hard to recruit her in the Black Eagles route. I think that's kind of funny and hilarious. It shows how quote-unquote loyal she is to her, because she's, Claude's retainer. It shows how much of a loyal retainer she is, and she's not loyal at all. Next is Hubert. I don't really like him. I don't know. I don't like him for some strange reason. I don't. I just really don't like him. Alright, Ignatz. I like Ignatz. I'm surprised that in one of the polls he was like the second most hated character. Now, me personally, I really like Ignatz. He's also a cinnamon roll, but not really the best cinnamon roll. He's not a true cinnamon roll. I'm kidding. I still love Ignatz. I think I'm gonna put him below Hennerman. I still really like him. I think he was actually really good during my first Golden Deer run, and I like a lot of his supports. Next it's Ingrid, again, another Blue Lions representative, and I really enjoy her, and she is going in A tier. Now, I know she is, kind of, I guess, racist towards Dusker, but she kind of has a somewhat of good reason because, the person that she was supposed to marry died in Dusker and was killed by people from Dusker, so I guess she kind of has a reason. Although, she doesn't really have a reason to hate to do, but I still really like her. I like her strong personality, and I really do think, even though she kind of looks, I guess you could say, quote-unquote, feminine, she still has that strong-willed personality and fighting, and that will to fight. Okay, next is our dad, Jared! I love our dad. Our dad is really great. I love our dad. He actually is a really cool person, and even though he has a lot of secrets, which I don't really like, it's a lot of secrets, hides a lot of things from us, but he's our dad. He's B tier for best dad. And he actually gets some screen time before he actually dies. So, unlike most of the characters that, most of the dad characters or parent characters that only stay on screen for, like, a few seconds, like Makoto, cough cough, he actually lives and doesn't die until, a few chapters later. So, that's what I like about him. Iritsa. I don't care for him. Don't like him. Go in D tier. That's where you belong. Next to Hubert. Next is Leonie. Now, the one thing I really don't like about it is how she wants Jarrett's underwear, and she has an obsession with her dad. But other than that, she's not really a bad character, so I think I'm gonna put her above Cyril. And I like some of her supports. I like her supports with Sedith, and I like some of her other supports. Some of them are kind of meh, but I like some of her supports, so she's B tier. Linhardt, I'm putting in A tier. I find he is, surprisingly, he's kind of a savage character. Some of the lines during the church route of him saying, like, are just flat out savage. Like, oh my god, he's like the king of savage and roasting. Like, he's like, yeah, I don't really care about my house. I don't care if it falls. So, like, yeah. Next is Lord Lenato. Or wait, is that Lord Lenato or some other guy? I don't know. So I can't remember if that's what Lord Renato looks like. So I'm going to have to look. I might look that up. But for right now, I think. Hold on, guys. I'm going to make a new row. I'm going to add a row, and we're going to call this the IDK road. And let's make it. ITK, we're putting him down there. I don't remember if that's Lord Renato or someone else. So I'm pretty sure that is Lord Renato. If it is Lord Renato, he would be B tier or high C tier. Because if it weren't for him, we won't have our precious cinnamon roll, Ash. Lawrence. I don't like him that much. But I like him a little bit more than Hubert, so he's going in D tier. He does have some nice supports, but I don't really like him still. Alright. Next, we got Cynthia. She is a high B tier unit. I don't really like how she was kind of mean to poor little Ignatz over here. She was kind of bullying him a little in the first 2 supports, but other than that, she's a really interesting character. I feel bad that she only has a few more years to live because there were people who were experimenting on her and gave her 2 crests, and it's really, really depressing, and I feel so bad for her. Okay, next we have Manuela, and another character I don't really like. So she's going in D tier. I find the stereotype of just flirting with the main character for no reason to be very, very annoying. Now, there is another character that is coming up, but he has an excuse for doing such thing. But anyway, we will continue on to Marianne, and she is also S tier. I love Marianne. I feel for her. She's such a quiet and shy character. I love her. She's an angel. I really love Marianne. Next is Mercedes, and she is also a high A tier unit. Well, not unit, but a high tier character. I really, 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 really like her. She's very caring and sweet and loving, and she's almost like a mother character to all the other units, and she's just very, very sweet. It's hard to hate such a very nice and sweet character. Next, we got Petra, and Petra is also going in A tier. She's gonna go right here, a little below female avatar. Petra is a character from another country, and she's still trying to learn the language, and I find it very, very interesting how she's from Brigid, and she doesn't really seem to care, because Caspar's father killed her father, but she seems like, oh, you know how some people are like, oh yeah, your father killed my father, I don't like you. She wasn't like that. She's like, oh yeah, but you're not your father, you're a completely different person. So that's what I really, really like about her. Alright, next character is Raphael, a character that's going in C tier. A character I really don't care much about, but kind of like. I feel kind of bad for him because his parents died in an accident, and he can't really be a merchant. He's not, I guess you could say he's the character that he knows that he's not going to be good as a merchant, so he wants to become a knight because he wants to protect his little sister. He knows and wants to provide for his little sister, which is what I really admire about him. But other than that, I'm just not that crazy about him. Next is Death Knight, a character that I really don't care about. Dislike him, I don't like him. He's boring. Now we got Lady Rhea. She's B tier. Like, I'll put her a little bit below Artad, but above Eloise. I kind of like her because she still has mystery behind her, and kind of makes me believe she might be secretly evil. There are some things about her that is very mysterious and maybe kind of evil about her, and there is some things that just make you question if she really is the good guy or the bad guy. And now we got Felix's dad, Rodrigue. And he's an okay character. I'm putting him in B tier, below, like, low. And he's just an alright character. I like the fact that he was kind of like a father figure for both Felix and Dimitri. Although Felix doesn't really like him, I don't blame him. Some of the things he says is really retarded, but he's an okay character. Sedith, oh my god. I love Sedith. He's a really, really good character. I love him. He is obviously A tier. I love Sedith. He's a good unit, really good Wyvern Rider. I love him. He's a really good character. And I like, okay, he's like that overprotective, annoying brother which Flame doesn't really like, but he's also a good character out on his own. Has more for him going, and I just really like Seven. I really do. He's amazing. Shamir, obviously better than Cyril, so she is A tier. We're gonna put her below Hilda. Why not? A little bit below Hilda in my book. She's a really good sniper. She's everyone's goth GF, quote unquote. So that's where she's going. Solin, a character I don't care about. Sophis is, she's okay. I don't really care about her. The only thing I really like about her is that she gives us awesome powers and makes us super strong. Makes us, like, almost godlike. Okay, and now, the next character that likes flirting with women for no reason, but actually is really, really, really good. Sylvain. Sylvain, obviously A tier, if not noticeable. He is A tier. Sylvain is a character that is actually... How do I explain Sylvain? Sylvain is a character that flirts with women, but believes that women just want him for his crest, and I think that's very interesting. He's like, oh, these women don't really like me, they only like me for my crest. Which, reality, there are women that actually like him and just don't like him for his crest, but that's what he thinks, which actually makes him kind of interesting compared to Laszlo and Inigo, who, I mean, even though they're the exact same character, they just want to date women and flirt with them. There might be more under there, but I don't really say anything, other than the fact that their parents taught them to respect women. Their mother told them to respect women. So, yeah. Anyway, next is this dude. I don't care about him. I forgot his name, nor do I care. And Tomas, I don't care about him. He's like an F tier character as well, behind Kronya. And Flame Emperor, we don't even care about like him. Anyway, this is my tier list. Dimitri. Okay, so S tier is Dimitri, Claude, Ash, Bernadetta, and Marianne. A tier, Annette, Mercedes. Okay, basically the rest of Blue Lions, aka Annette, Mercedes, Dudu, Felix, Ingrid, Sylvain, Sedif, Female Byleth, Petra, Ferdinand, Hilda, Shamir, Linhart, Humorman, or I don't know how to pronounce his name. I have other name that I like to call him, but I'm not even gonna say it because it's terrible. Ignatz and Anna. B tier. Lysithia, Flane, Jared, Rhea, Eloise, Male Byleth, Leonie, Cyril, Dorothea, Rodrigue. C tier. Caspar, Catherine, Gilbert, Raphael, Sophis, and Edelgard. D tier. Lorenz, Hubert, Manuela, Euritz, Death Knight, Solon, this dude, I forgot his name, and Tomas, and Kronya is F tier. And he's the IDK tier, because IDK, where to put him. I don't want to put him in the dislike, and I don't want to put him in the C tier, and I don't want to put him in the B tier, like, he's somewhere. Just leave Lord Lenato somewhere, or whoever this guy is, because I forgot who he was. Because he's that forgettable, at least his look. If that's Lord Renato, I want to say thank you, my dude, for making this pure, blessed cinnamon roll. I love him. Okay, so this is my tier list. I don't know if any of you agree with it. I'm pretty sure none of you do. And if there are people who do, well, congratulations, you agree with someone like me, who's, me. Well, anyway, thank you for watching this video. I promise I should be making more uploads. I don't know if I will or not. Again, I'm starting college in like 2 days. Wow. Oh my god, please save me. I am dying now. So make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.